Today we're going to give you an inside view of the diet that anxiety specialists follow to stay in peak physical and psychological condition. Let's follow along as they visit their local grocery market. Anxiety specialists use a system they've coined PASS. P stands for processed food. This is anything with a long ingredients list or manufacturing process. Here are 5 things you can see in processed food: refined carbohydrates and flour, such as in baked goods and cookies; hydrogenated vegetable oils; dyes, often called colouring, that can be found in things like salt and popcorn; emulsifiers, like in this coconut cream; flavour enhancers, like MSG; preservatives, like in bacon. Chemicals are added so that these foods are portable and shelf-stable.
Processed food is manufactured to be cheap, and sugar is often used as a cheap filler. Annoyingly, I have never found a vanilla bean paste that doesn't have sugar in it.
A is for allergens. There are a range of foods identified by the research as allergenic. Anxiety specialists started by removing all known allergenic foods and reintroducing them one by one. What foods they were not able to reintroduce without ill effect include gluten, which as you expect can be found in bread. However, it is also found in these other things. Soy, a highly processed food known to be allergenic. Soy protein is the thing to watch out for and can be found in foods like these.
The last allergenic food we avoid is non-organic dairy. I've been shocked by how this spikes my anxiety when I have it.
S is for sugar. Sugar causes oxidative stress, inflammation, and disruption to our metabolism, hormones, gut, immune system, and brain function. We just aren't equipped to tolerate it in anywhere near the quantities we eat it in. You might not have expected these items to have sugar in them. Comment below if any of these surprised you.
So when we started this, with all the things that we were passing on, it did feel quite overwhelming. However, over time, it's become so much easier. I know which products now have the ingredients that I want, and when they're on special, I just buy more of them. There are now whole aisles I can bypass, and I used to be really overwhelmed by the supermarket and all the choices. I actually find it easier now, 3 years on, than I did how I used to eat before.
The second S is for sweeteners. For example, zero sugar fizzy drinks and flavoured protein powders.
It was tempting to replace sugar with other sweeteners. I'm glad we didn't, as our tastes have adjusted over time. Now we only need a bit of fresh fruit or the smallest amount of honey for us to enjoy a bit of sweetness in our lives.
So with all that they pass on, what do anxiety specialists actually eat? Lots of fresh fruit and vegetables. Now you might be wondering when it's best to go organic with these. Well, researchers have done the work for you and come out with what's called the Clean 15, a list of the top 15 foods that you don't have to worry about, and the Dirty Dozen, the worst 12 foods that are saturated in pesticides. In general, if you're going to be eating the skin, then try to buy organic, but if you're peeling the skin off, then it's not as necessary, as you'll be throwing away most of the pesticides. Anxiety specialists also eat wild fish, pastured eggs, pastured meats including duck and lamb, nuts and seeds. They use a range of healthy fats.
I swear by fermented foods like sauerkraut and milk kefir. I think it's part of why we hardly ever get sick anymore.
Anxiety specialists mostly drink filtered water, along with the odd herbal tea, and their favourite homemade beverage, hot chocolate. Here you can see an example of an anxiety specialist's breakfast: eggs and smoked salmon with wilted spinach, fresh tomato, and a beetroot and carrot salad. An example of an anxiety specialist's dinner: chicken roasted in duck fat with homemade mayonnaise. You can see father and son enjoying some reading time together while it's being prepared.
So you might be wondering what we actually have for lunch. We usually do leftovers from dinner the night before, as it is a diet that's quite cooking intensive. However, with all the cooking comes mastery, and my cooking has seriously improved by cooking so frequently and from scratch. I've also come up with some recipes that I can make in bulk and save time. Michael will often read a book while I cook or chill and talk, and to be honest, that is the favourite part of my day. It's such a cool bonding time for us.
So there you have it. That's how anxiety specialists eat. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any. If you want to know about the science behind their anti-anxiety diet, check out this video. And if you want some tips on getting started on a healthy diet, then check out this one.